Hello students, this is the first question on the data display. It says quiz. This is not a quiz, this is practice for you to learn about graphs and data that's displayed. Okay, this is a coordinate graph, Cartesian plane, sometimes you call it a grid. A lot of times when things are plotted or graphed or information data is given, it's usually in this part of the coordinate graph. Your coordinate graph has an x-axis, which is horizontal. 0 here, it's like a number line. 0 here, your positive numbers. Your negative numbers. Remember, to the left, your numbers get smaller as they go to the left. So I'd have -1, -2, -3, -4, and on, and then positive numbers this way. Your y-axis is your vertical, like we stand. And also here is 0. Your positive numbers go up. Your negative numbers go down. Where these two lines intersect perpendicular to one another, meaning they make right angles, is called the point of origin, right here. Your point of origin is 0, 0, because every point on your coordinate graph has two coordinates, an x and a y. And we write it like this, x, comma, y, because we plot the x first and then we plot the y. For instance, this point right here, okay, it is at 1 on the x. So we walk over to 1, and now we can ride the elevator up to 4. So that point where this and this intersect is point 1, 4. 1 on the x, 4 on the y. This point right here, okay, we're going to walk over 2 on the x and ride the elevator up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half, but I just said 6. So the coordinates for that point would be 2, 6.5, let's say. Okay, for your next one, we would walk over 1, 2, 3, and then ride the elevator up 1, 2, 3. So that point would be 3, 3. 3 on the x, 3 on the y. You walk before you can ride the elevator up or down. We could walk to the left if we had a negative x coordinate, okay? This makes 4 quadrants when these two lines intersect. This first quadrant is the one, like I said, that's used with data mostly. Quadrant 1, and they're written in Roman numerals. And they go counterclockwise. So this would be quadrant 1, this would be quadrant 2, this would be quadrant 3, and this would be quadrant 4. You may get a question as simple as, what quadrant is point B located in? Well, if you didn't know that these were counted counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, you might have difficulty answering that question. Okay, let's answer this question right now, or look at it. My drawing looks a little bit different than the one on the on your work on the computer, but it is exactly the same as far as the information goes. The graph shows the past sales for the Amcor company. Based on the current trend, meaning how things have happened 4, what's the trend? They're going to keep happening that way. What would be the most likely amount for sales in May? Okay, so let's look over this information. May, this is going to be May. Okay, so we don't have anything here for May. But we can see the current trend. Okay, so from February to March, oh, look, it increased from February here at 1,000 to March at 3,000. That's 2,000. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That would give us 2,000, right? And then from March to April, it went from 3,000 to 5,000. That's another 2,000 it went up. So because the current trend is to increase 2,000 a month, May would be increasing probably 2,000 in May also, right? So if it's 5,000 here, 2,000 would be 5,000 plus 2,000 would give us 7,000, right, for May. So the trend would be that in May, sales would most likely amount to $7,000. Things are really on the up. They're soaring. Left to right, it's going up. They increased 2,000 from February to March, 2,000 from March to April, 2,000 from April to May. That's what we're predicting. Okay, so if you want to buy stock, you look at how the current trend is going for that company. Okay, so I hope that was very helpful, and I will be back with the next question.